Greetings from Cybertron. This is SoundJack here with a review of the Transformers BotBots Series 3 Seasons Greeters, the last of the new teams introduced in this wave of BotBots. We've got a mix of holidays, well, really two. It's Halloween and Christmas. Those are our main holidays, which, I mean, makes sense because right now they're both overlapping on store shelves. Okay. I mean, anyway. But, I mean, you can see we've got pumpkins, candy corn, Christmas trees, snowman ornaments, all that good stuff. But before we get into each of them individually, let's take a look at some size comparisons. Here they are next to a couple of current Battle Masters and Micro Masters, a tiny Turbo Changer, a current Deluxe class and Voyager class figure, and a not-so-current Legends class figure. So starting this off, as we do always, from left to right, we are starting with Halloween Night, the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern, probably like a prop pumpkin, not a pump propkin. Propkin? I don't know. Anywho, don't try to be you. So this is Halloween Night. She, yes, is a jack-o'-lantern, and her whole thing is she is a gallant knight trying to fend off the dragon that seeks to destroy Halloween, the mystical candy corn dragon. We'll get to you soon. And, you know, takes the fight, tries to take the fight to the dragon, and it just happens to elude her every year. But, you know, that's what she tries to do. Pumpkin mode. You know, he's a pumpkin. You got a little orange cap on top. Got some purple going in on inside of the etched out parts of the pumpkin. And the only real kibble is the feet and lower torso hanging out there and the obvious arms there. But for transformation, first thing, well, actually, sorry. So for transformation, first thing you do is you flip the legs out. You pull the arms out like so. Like so. And then you take this whole section off, revealing her face. And you can flip up these horns. And you can stick this part as a shield into her forearm. You can have her hold it in her, well, not really just because it's an awkward angle, but the forearm is the best place for the shield. And there is Halloween Night in her robot mode, and that's very nice. Very much appreciate the green that pops out. Very much appreciate the highlights that the purple gives, and then you get this nice yellow bit going on there. According to the pictures, it's supposed to be a bit more orangey, though not yellowy. But I guess that's what they could do on top of that purple, or the orange, I should say. Well, I guess they painted this purple, then maybe that orange? I don't know. Maybe it is solid purple. It's probably solid purple. Little nice green eyes and green horns going on there, and then you got the same green paint on the little hands there that are also 3mm compatible, and very little amount of purple right there on her crotch area. Yes, and then, like I said, there's the pumpkin. There's the pumpkin hat. I mean, you saw, you could totally just put that on her and just be her robot mode, but I liked it this way. I like it this way. Quite a nice bit. So that is Halloween Night in her robot mode. And up next is Meltz Down. Meltz Down, the snowman, though based on how the hat is designed, this is an ornament snowman, not like a real-life actual snowman made out of snow. His personality is, it's him, sorry. His personality is that he loves the cold, loves it so much, but if there's anything warm near him, he freaks out because, you know, he's a snowman and he melts even though he's an ornament. He's an ornament. You're an ornament. Get that through your head. But regardless, he is a very nice snowman / ornament. You got the 3 little black buttons on the chest. You got the little smile going on, though it's a bit of a smirk angle. It's not a full smile. You got the nice orange carrot nose and a little blue eyes. The hat is just a solid black, though it looks like there is a stripe that could have been painted red, I think. But hey, no, it still looks good. Nice red bow tie going on as well. Backside of the sphere gets a little less complete with this bit and the legs down there, but it works for what the transformation needs to do, and it also can stand, obviously. To transform Meltz down, we are going to flip the feet down. We're going to move this hand on over. We're going to, arm I should say, we're going to pull this arm out, and then we're going to flip this up, rotate it back, and just let it sit there for robot mode. And that is Meltz down. Is basically a snowball with the snowman head for a hand and then just regular arms and little brown booties. But you know what? He's cute. He's cute. He's funny. I like the use of the arm. It sounds very creaky when you use the articulation, but it's on a ball joint, though I do very much prefer just the up and down, as you can hear the creakiness. But this arm is completely fine, but just a full 360. And you can do a full 360 on this. And it's on a ball joint. I would have thought that this would have gone in, and I forgot it didn't. So that makes me slightly annoyed. They could have just made this a full thing. They didn't need to make a gap if it wasn't going to cover it, you know. But you know, nice blue visor, nice happy smile. It must be very cold out if he's that happy. And that is Meltz down in his robot mode. And up next we have Strangling, who is a silly string can, a color lift redeco of the Frohawk from the Series 1 Toilet Troop, who was also used for Repugnant in the Series 2 Lost Bots. You still have issues with the face. You got the nice blue visor and a nice big smile going on for robot mode. But you can see all the crazy silly string colors on the chest, as well as yellow on this side and blue on this side. Top is a very nice pinkish color, and the spray bit is yellow. Personality-wise, he likes shooting his silly string around. That's pretty much it. I don't know which season this is more appropriate for Halloween or Christmas. Like, both of them make sense in some respect. Because like you could have silly string for Halloween to be like spider webs, or you can have silly string because there's all of the bright colors for Christmas. But he has like a fun song for his bio, so I'm leaning towards Christmas, which I mean does then put it off from being 3 and 3. Instead, it's just 2 Halloween and 4 Christmas. There's an extra Halloween and the Lost Bots, but still. So to be honest, I'm not fully certain what season, which of the holidays he belongs in. But anywho, let's get on to transformation. Same transformation as Frohawk. You lift up the Frohawk, the Mohawk. You pull out these arms, pull out the arms, and then just slide the feet out. And there is Frohawk in his robot mode. Details on the Mohawk. You got the arms that, if you push it around the cap, can do a full 360, and the legs literally can only go in and out. So that's it for Stringaling in his robot mode. And next we have Sugar Breath, the candy corn mythical dragon. Only comes out once a year on Halloween. He just wants to spread Halloween cheer throughout the land. He is the great pumpkin, but he's just the great candy corn. But people run away from his scary dragon form, as that's his primary mode. And Halloween night always tries to, hunt him down. So he probably doesn't have too many good Halloweens, But hey, he's candy corn, so yeah. Yellow, orange, white. A very large piece of candy corn. I must say this would be hard to swallow, especially if you are adverse to candy corn. Pretty clean on the front. You just get his little feet sticking out, and then you got the little bit of yellow going up following the tail of the dragon. But overall, pretty good. Transformation-wise, we are going to flip these legs down. We're going to pull these arms out. We're going to move these panels off to the sides, and then we're going to flip the tail down, and this is Sugar Breath in his robot mode. And yeah, Dragon E, mostly the tail, but I guess you could consider these the dragon wings. Granted, you can't, like with the mold, how it works, you can't really do a snout on it, but hey, you know what, it works. You got some big yellow feet going on there, with some like G1 triangles on the knees, on the hips, I should say. Very tiny orange hands. He's got a very scared face because, you know, he's either going boo, or he's going like, ah, because, you know, Halloween. Ah! But yeah, nice little butt. Articulation wise, arms are ball jointed, so they can go in and out, rotate full 360. Legs just can go up and down, so you can sit. And the tail can wag. Whoops. Can wag because of transformation. And again, these can probably be wings. They're on ball joints, but they're limited just because of them running into each other. So you can't really get them in a flappy pose, but I'm still going to consider those his dragon wings. Sorry if that was off camera a little bit. They just, you know, they just bump into each other like that. But yeah, that is Sugar Breath in his robot mode. And next we have Weisen Green, the Christmas tree. Nice green Christmas tree with red bits. I'm assuming that's to be a bit like a garland, or this is just a completely fake tree. Nice little yellow star on top as well. Personality-wise, he straight up just Santa Claus. He's magical, comes out once a year, gives gifts to the people on his list. So presumably he's got a nice list going on. Wonder how many BotBots actually make the nice list with their kind of personalities, you know? But yeah, it's a very nice tree mode. Oh, it's definitely a plastic tree just because of how this base looks to me. Yeah, no, good tree. You can just see like some hinges and stuff, but in some seams. But you know what? It looks pretty good to me. Transformation wise, we are going to take this section out. We are going to take this section out. We are going to come down here. We'll pull these out to the side a little bit. Flip those feet down. And we're going to pull the arms out. Pull those arms out. Flip this panel down. And there you have Wizengreen in his robot mode. Yeah. Nice little yellow visor. Very happy. I'm so happy. Nice little green mouth go on there, green eyes, nice red painted chest. Looks like a present, honestly, on his chest. Nice arms that pull out a lot further than I expected, and you actually have some pretty nice movement on these tree halves, these tree sections. They're on a ball joint, so they can go back and forth and a little bit up and down. And there's also and rotate, as well as this hinge that can go up and down. So it seems, according to the instructions, seems a bit more like it should be like this, and especially because of the weight of them. But like, you can totally give him a bit more of a cape, like doing stuff like this. You got ways to do it, is what I'm saying. You've got ways to get that to work if you want something different. And the legs just little green feeties. Don't have any paint on them. But that is Wizengreen in his robot mode. And last is You'll Be Bored. Y-U-L-E. Be bored, because, you know, he's a Yule log fire TV. He's just a TV, always playing a Yule log fire video. Tells old stories. Bots end up falling asleep to his uninteresting stories, and then they just end up sitting by this nice, cozy sounding fire. Yeah, so a Redeco color lift of the TV Cop was the Series 2 one. The Series 1 was GoobTube. BotBot mold. He's brown TV, so maybe a bit more wooden in this form with his silver antenna. And then in the back, as always, you get a lot of the BotBot, and you can see he's got a Santa outfit on. Ho, ho, ho. But, you know, it's still nice. Still nice. And the Yule log fire stuff looks really nice on there. Very nice. Transformation-wise, pull the arms out, down. Pull the arms out, rotate down. Flip the legs down. And there is You'll Be Bored in his robot mode. And like I said, he's dressed as Santa. He's got some red, white stripe, brown with a yellow belt buckle, some little black feet, and a little bit of red paint on top of the arms. So, yeah, pretty much all to say on him. So, that is all the BotBots for Series 3 Seasons Greeters. And now let's take a look at some size comparisons. Here they are next to a couple Battle Masters and Micro Masters, a tiny Turbo Changer, a current Deluxe class and Voyager class figure, a not-so-current Legends class figure, and of course the channel's mascots, Soundwave and Wheeljack. So, those are all the Series 3 Seasons greeters. Very nice, lot of them. Love Halloween Night. Meltz down is a little lopsided with that Snowman head for her hand, including with Wade, but you know what, he's still really cool. I like the candy corn dragon, and the relationship between the two of them. Wizengreen, great tree form. Honestly, a little more involved than I was expecting. I was expecting just to be straight up like the perfume bottles mold and just be like those halves open and there. So that's all you do. You got some panel flipping and you got some arms pulling out. A little more involved than I expected, and you got some nice articulation going on with the wings. I'm very pleased with it. The reuses, Strangling, understand, silly string can makes a lot of sense coming from that mold. Still, just like, what season? I guess Halloween? I don't know. And then You'll Be Bored. Also great reuse of the mold for a holiday theme. Very glad this team is here. It makes a lot of sense for that team to exist. This team to exist. But that is all I have to say about the season's greeters. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SoundJack426. Also, if you would like to help support the channel, you can check out my Ko-fi link in the description down below and leave a tip if you so wish. As well as you can check out my commissions for toy photography and toy comics. As well, you should also check out RDSJ Gaming, where I am playing video games with Alyssa, aka the Rational Dove. And with all that being said, thanks for tuning in. This is SoundJack signing off.